Hey, so this is directly to the people within my mailing list. Now, I've created a mailing list specifically for footballers, but as I'm getting older and realizing just with life, like this is for people with life. This is life advice. And one thing I just wanted to talk about real quick was being in the present moment. I've been talking about this. If you're on my mailing list, you know the power of the present moment, like how powerful it is. Like this is something that I've had to realize my whole life. My whole life I've been training. And one thing I never really realized was the more who I am off the field, because obviously I play football. So who I am off the field is the same person I am on the field. If I'm not present in my daily life, every single day, I'm with my mom, I'm with my family, I'm with whatever situation right now, I have to always be present in the moment, be in here and now, train myself. Where are my feet? Because the present moment is where the destination is. Everything you want in life, everything that I envision of the future and I see. And it's good to do that. It's good to have the end in mind and visualize what you want in your life. Don't get me wrong, but all of that is within the present moment. And that's what I've had to keep realizing. I've had to keep realizing, like I've been doing a lot of training all my life, but within my daily life, I'm always going in and out of the present moment. My mind is always skipping to the future or it's going to the past instead of being in the here and now. Like there's so much beauty in this present moment. There's so much beauty connecting to that still space within. No matter what you're going through in your life, it could be hard times. It could be sometimes you don't want to be present. I could be going through something and but no, when you actually connect and no, let me be present, let me be within, then you can start to be non-attached and you can see things for the way they are. You don't judge, you don't make stories about what it should be and how it's going. You just connect with that space within. And I promise you, when you can connect to the present moment every single day, every moment of your life and attempt that on the field, when you go and play football, you're going to be in the zone. You're going to be in flow because it's the same practice. How do I expect to be present and in the zone when I'm on the field if I'm not in my daily life? And I learned that, like, of course, with the reading, and I was always reading and learning and expanding my mental strength. So when I was on the field, of course, I was able to tap into gifts and abilities from the knowledge that I read so I can be in flow, I can be in the zone. But of course, there's still moments where, of course, you make mistakes or you slip up. But I just started to realize with more reading and the more knowledge, like, no, Eve, it's taken me 10 years to learn this. The more you're present in the moment in your daily life, the more you keep practicing serenity, you keep practicing. Someone's talking to me, be present, be where my feet are. I'm going for a walk, I'm brushing my teeth, be where my feet are, be here in the moment. Time actually slows down when you do that. You appreciate every single moment. When you're talking with people, when you're with family or friends, you actually appreciate every single moment because you're present. You connect within. It's so powerful. I want everyone to be a mindful athlete. Everyone here who's joined my mailing list, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming and supporting and being part of this journey. I want to encourage you with my story. I want to encourage you with my experiences, and I'm going to keep going back to that, keep going back to this present moment, be here in the here and now, because this moment is where everything is. This moment is where the magic is. Every time I even remind myself, like, Eve, this moment, you want to play well tomorrow, you want to have a good game, be here in the now. Because if you're here in the now, it's going to take care of that. Because tomorrow, whenever that is, you're going to be in the here and now. And it's so powerful. And I think the most powerful thing is this is a journey. It's a journey. It's not a destination. So the power of being present, it starts every day. And just by realizing it, just every day, of course, my mind will drift off and wander off. Okay, be in the here and now. I say to myself, Eve, where am I? Where are you? And I think the number one thing is not judging yourself. When it happens, you could be 10 minutes somewhere else. Your mind is in la la land. You just bring it back to the now. Eve, where am I? Where are you? Keep bringing yourself back to the now. Bring yourself back to the present moment. It's so powerful. I promise you, once you keep unlocking this power, you unlock it, you'll be powerful. Nothing will ever phase you. In the chaos, when everything is happening, when all, people are panicking, the storms, the crowd is yelling, you're calm. You see Kobe Bryant. Why was he such a good player? Kobe Bryant he was always present. Of course, things were popping up in his head and things were going crazy, but he would always connect back to that present moment. Steph Curry, I think, is someone who does it really well. He misses shots, he goes again because he's in the present moment. He goes again. You keep doing it. The negative thoughts pop up. Let me come back in the present moment. You let them pass. Let them be there. Oh, you missed a shot. We do things. We make a mistake in our lives, and then our mind says, "You're useless. You're not good enough. Why did you do that?" And it's annoying. I hate having those thoughts. But it's just how our mind is designed in a way. But now we can train our mind. Just let them pass. Don't grab onto those thoughts. Let them be there. Next play, next moment. And it's the same thing with your daily life. So just keep practicing to be in the moment every single day of your life. When you're out there on the field, be confident, be in the moment, be in the here and now. There's one little thing I want to talk about as well, from the book I'm reading, actually, The Mindful Athlete. There's, and it's in the Inner Game of Tennis, which was another great book I read, and it helped me. But it's good, like, as a reminder, like, it's good to keep going back and reading these things, because now it's actually really helping me again as I'm out there on the field, and every weekend I'm playing and getting back into to my regular football, and it's like, this is my time to shine, and it's a perfect time for me to be back reading, and me to be back in that moment of reminding myself to be present, because these are life principles. But we have a self one and self two. Self one is the logical mind. Self one is the mind, the analytical mind that talks, and it's that voice. Self two is the quiet. Self two will say is your subconscious mind. So your self two is in the present moment. Your self two is in intuition. It doesn't question, it does. You tell self two to do something, get the ball, shoot. Self two does it. Self one is the analytical mind. Self one is the mind that says, but Eve, how can you make it? How can you be a millionaire? Self one is that mind. So life is all about connecting with self two. What's up, man? Life is always about connecting with self two. If you can connect with self two, that's when you're powerful. When you're out on the field or in your daily life, you have a business meeting, whatever it is, keep self two. Always self two. Self two is that mind that does, that's present, that acts off intuition, gets the ball, finishes. You talk to someone, you have a meeting, you don't hesitate, you go, and you strike with confidence. That is self two. So it's all about connecting with that self two. If we can have self one and self two, self one is the one that tells him, go, finish it. Self two does it. Shoot. Be into the moment. Be present, be where your feet are, so that's the power. We have these two selves within ourselves. So if we can connect to that self, to the intuition, the brain that just does with images, that just acts, it doesn't think, it just does it, that's where you can hit the sweet spot. So that's just what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Get into your Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, these athletes who lived life in the present moment. Every single moment being here and now. Yes, your mind is going to wander, your mind will flip, but just keep connecting it to your breath. You have your breath, and I think that's one of the most powerful tools to bring you back in the moment. You wander off, connect to that space within. I talked about in the Bible when there was a storm and Jesus, he was sleeping in the storm. That's so powerful, guys. In the storms, when we're having hardships, when we're going through the most, when it's the most intense football match, you've missed an open chance, the crowd is yelling, people are yelling, your parents are yelling. How much can you sleep? And I've got this. I'm calm in the chaos. I've been preparing for these moments my whole life. Those pressure moments when you have the most pressure, everything, all the distractions, your mind is trying to go against you. Are you prepared for that moment? I've been training for that moment my whole life, and I'm ready for that moment. When that moment comes, I connect calm. I flow like water. Bruce Lee, be like water. Be in the moment. Be in the zone. Let all the distractions be there, but I act. I don't hesitate. I trust myself. I go into supreme faith, and I'm in the present moment. Supreme faith, how powerful is that? It's powerful when we connect to that space, that deep space within. I don't judge myself. I do. I don't judge other people, because if I judge other people, I judge myself. When I'm out on that field, I connect within. I'm calm. I'm calm under pressure. Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry, all these people. Thanks, Chris. Calm under pressure. Are you calm under the pressure when everything is against you? How calm are you? How cool are you? I've got this. I trust in my ability. It's easier said than done. But if you keep practicing these things, it's like a muscle. Keep practicing faith. No matter if you're going on a local little field, you're going wherever you are, practice faith. You can actually practice faith. It's an act, to head out there, be where my feet are, use my breath, crazy moments. use your breath to connect. These are powerful tools I want to invite you guys with. These are powerful tools I want you to keep using in your daily life. Thank you for tuning into this live on my mailing list. This is specifically for you guys. If you want to join my mailing list, you can join it. It is everywhere. I've posted it everywhere. Join it now. I love you guys. Take care and keep striving to improve, keep striving to get better, and just to keep unlocking the power of the mind. If you keep unlocking that present moment, if you keep unlocking these tools that are going to take you so far, are going to take you so far, you'll go a long, long way. Appreciate you guys and thanks. Rudiger.